Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to our maths class. I am your maths teacher from United Public School, Tandoor. Today we are discussing our test paper. Okay. In the next week we are going to conduct test. Okay. FA1. This is your revision paper. Let's see. First one, solve the following question. Okay. We have to. In first week you have 5 question. First week you have 5 question. Each one carry 2 marks. Okay, you have to write all 5 question, each carry 2 marks. I'm explaining the each one. I explained today. What is the first one question? Write the additive and multiplicative inverse of the following of the number. What is number? 7 by 9. Okay, 7 by 9 we have to write the additive and multiplication inverse, additive inverse and multiplicative inverse of this number. Okay, let's see. Here is the solution. The additive inverse of 7 by 9 is 9 minus 7 by 9. Okay. In additive inverse, plus is there, you have to write minus. If minus is there, you have to write plus. Okay. Nothing is there means it is a plus value. Okay. It is plus 7 by 9. The additive inverse plus 7 by 9 is minus 7 by 9. For additive inverse, we are changing the sign. Okay. We are changing operators. Come to what is the multiplicative inverse of 7 by 9. The multiplicative inverse of 7 by 9 is 9 by 7. Okay, in multiplication you have the reciprocal. You have to write the reciprocal of this number. If you have 7 by 9, you have to write 9 by 7. Okay, no need to change the sign here. Nothing is there means plus. I am writing the plus only. Okay, in the additive inverse you have to change the sign, but you have to write same number. In multiplicative inverse you have write the same sign, but you have to do the reciprocal of that number. If the multiplicative or inverse of 7 by 9, you have to do the reverse. What will become 9 by 7? For this for additive inverse you have to write minus 7 by 9. Multiplicative inverse 9 by 7. I hope you understand the first one question. Let's move on the second one. What is second one? The multiply 2 by 11 by the reciprocal of 5 by minus 5 by 14. We have to multiply these two numbers. We have to multiply 2 by 11 by the reciprocal of minus 5 by 14. Let's see how can we do it. This is your solution. 4 by 11 into multiply. What we have to do? We have to do multiply number. Just why I am writing here minus. Don't write minus, plus, into, plus, minus. Okay, don't write any other operators, because in the question is given that multiply means that you have to write multiply. Okay, by the reciprocal of 5 by 14. Okay, that is which number we have to multiply? By the reciprocal of minus 5 by 14. What is mean by reciprocal? Whatever number is there, just we have to write the reverse of that number. 5 by 14 is there now, minus 5 by 14. When we do the reverse, when we write the reciprocal of that number means minus 14 by 5. Okay, minus 14 by 5. Just do the reverse of this number. Okay, 14 by minus 5 by 14, you have to write 5 minus 14 by 5. This is your answer. Just you have to multiply the numerators and denominators. 14 2 is a 28, 11 5 is a 55. Okay, minus is there, I am writing the minus. What is the third question? I hope you understand the second question. It is a very simple math. Just you have to do the reverse. Just you have to after doing that, multiply the numerators and denominators. You get the answer as minus 28 by 55. Represent the minus 2 by 13, 5 by 13 and minus 9 by 13 on the number line. What we have to do? Just we have to represent these fraction on number line. Okay, whatever fraction is there, you have to represent on the number line. Let's see. This is your third one answer. What is given? Represent this number on the number line. Now first, give whatever given in the question, just you have to write in the answer. 2 minus 2 by 13, 5 by 13 minus 9 by 13. Observe this fraction. All are proper or improper? All fractions are proper fraction, because numerator is less than the denominator, means it is a proper fraction. The proper fraction always lies between 0 to 1. For this you have, for proper fraction, the numbers lies between 0 to 1. In the number line you have to take only 0, 1, minus 1. Okay, no need to write 2, 3, 4. Okay, because it is a proper fraction, means that the fraction is lies between 0 to 1 and minus 1. Okay, First you have to observe the how many denominator is there. Denominator tell us how many parts we have to divide. Okay, from 0 to 1 it is a fixed distance. 0 to -1 is a fixed distance, or else you can say unit distance. Okay, third, first observe the denominator. What is it? 13. Okay, 30. Denominator tells us how many parts we have to divide in a fixed distance. Denominator tells us how many parts we have to divide in a fixed distance. Means that 13 is there nama. Here to here is a fixed distance. Here to here is a fixed distance. We have to divide the how many parts? We have to divide the 13 parts. Okay, let's see from 0. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Count how many parts is that? From 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. Okay, last one we are consider. Okay, third last point we have to consider as a 13. Come to the similarly we have to divide the from negative side also we have to divide the 13 parts. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Here I am taking 1 12. Okay, 12 13. Okay, 13 parts we have to divide. After dividing, observe the numerator. Okay, denominator tell us how many parts we have to divide. Okay, numerator tells us how many parts we have to consider. Okay, -2 is there. Where is minus? Where we have to go? We have to go from the negative side. Okay, from 0 count 1 2 means that this point call it as -2 by 13. Okay, negative side. Okay, 0 -1 -2 -2 by 13. Second point we have to consider plus 5 by 13 means you have to consider the point 1 2 3 4 5 means plus 5 by 13. Okay, I hope you understand the process. Just you have to divide the 13 parts. Afterwards you have to observe the numerator. With the help of numerator we have to locate the points. 5 by 13. From the 0 you have to count 5 parts. 1 2 3 4 5. This point will be called it as 5 by 13. What we have to locate? Third one, what we have to locate? We have to locate the -9 by 13. Okay, where we have to go? We have to go the negative side. Okay, we have to count the 9 numbers from the negative side, from 0 to negative side. Okay, 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. This is the -9 by 13. Okay, this is the process you have to write, you have to consider, you have to draw. Okay, this is your third answer. Here no need to write here, this is wrong one. Up to the you have to write here. This one question is completed. Let's move on the fourth one question. Express each of the following decimal into p by q form. Okay, whatever decimal is there we have to express in the form of p by q. It is a decimal form number. First one and second one you can see the what is here point is there number. Point is there means it is a decimal. Okay, it is a decimal. You have to convert into the p by q. How can we convert? Just you have to remove the decimal. After decimal how many numbers is there? That number of zeros we have to divide with 1. Let's see. Fourth one answer is there ma. What is the express each of the following decimal into p by q form? These two are decimal. We have to convert the p by q form. Okay, just you have to write the decimal. P by q form is whatever number is there, you have to write the whole number. How many zeros? How many decimal? 1 2 3 1 2 3. How many numbers after decimal? 1 2 3 means that we have to divide the three zeros with 1. Okay, this is the p by q form. This is the decimal form. This is the p by q form. Just you have to remove the decimal. You have to write the whole number. How many numbers after decimal? That number of zeros you have to divide. Come to the second one. What is that? 1.0001. Okay, this is a decimal form. We have to convert in the p by q form. P by q form, whatever number is there you have to write the whole number in the numerator. In denominator what we have to do, just count the number after decimal. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, that number of zeros you have to divide. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, with 1. That number of first we have to count the number after decimal. We have to divide that number of zeros with 1. I hope you understand the two questions. Just you have to decimal is there, you have to convert into the p by q form. This is your fourth one question. Let's see the fifth one. This is your fifth one question ma. What is subtract -7 from -4 by 7. Okay, we have to subtract both the numbers from minus 7 you have to subtract from what? 4 by 7, 4 by minus 4 by 7. First you have to write this number, okay, then this number. Let's see the fifth one answer. Subtract the minus 7 from the minus 4 by 7. Okay, just first you need to write this number first, then you have to write this number. Okay, what we have to do, we have to subtract. Okay, that's why I'm writing the subtraction sum operator in this two, in the two, between two numbers. Okay, first minus 4 by 7, I'm writing minus 4 by 7. We have to do what? We have to do subtraction. I'm writing the subtraction sign. Minus 7 is as it is minus 7. These two numbers I'm writing with the sign subtraction. Okay, come to the next step. Minus 4 by 7 is as it is. Minus into minus is plus. I'm writing the minus into minus plus 7 is 7. I'm writing here. The LCM here, when nothing is there means I am writing the 1. What will become the 7 and 1? LCM you have to do now. How can you do LCM? 7 comma 1. Okay, denominator is 7 comma 1. When we get 7, 7 ones are 7. 7 is not divisible by 1 means 1. What we get? 7 into 1 into 1 means 7 ones are 7. 7 ones are 7. What is the LCM? Is 7. Okay. 7, 7. When we get 7 in 7 tables, 7 ones are 7. When we get ones are, that number we have to multiply the numerator means 4 into 1 minus 4 into 1. Plus is as it is here. Here the 1 is the number 1. When we get 7 in 1's table, 1 7s are 7. When we get 1 7s are 7. That number we have to multiply the numerator. 7 7s are 7 7s are. Okay. Minus 4 ones are minus 4. Plus 7 7s are 49. Okay. When we subtract the both number, here plus is there, minus is there. Plus into minus is minus. We have to do the minus here. 49 minus 4. What will become? 45 divided by 7. 45 divided by 7. This is your answer. Okay. Either in front of which one is larger? 49 is larger. In front of larger number we have plus. Means that we have to write the plus 45 by 7. The thing is there means plus values. The value is plus. Okay. This is your fifth one answer. What we get? 4 by 7. After we are completing the first bit, in first bit you have 5 problems. You 5, each one carry 2 marks is 2 marks. It is very easy problems, ma. In the next class we are going to discuss about the second bit. Up to that you have to write the revision, ma, in your notes and submit in the group. In the first bit, first you have to write first bit and submit in the group and practice also. Okay, this paper, whole paper is given now, just you have to practice these problems only and write the notes and submit in the group. Today's class is completed, man. Thank you.